Well, I have to admit, this wasn't on my bingo card. I was wrong. If you hadn't heard, Bungie has removed the Iron Banner set of armor from Eververse and is giving it as a reward to players in Iron Banner. I wasn't expecting that. That wasn't on my bingo card. So, yeah, those of you that are interested in playing Iron Banner, looks like you can go and do that now. I know many people have expressed they're not interested in playing Destiny 2. Hell, many people have expressed they're not interested in touching Destiny 2. I think that speaks volumes, and I get it. I know myself, I've sunk thousands of hours in D1 and thousands of hours in D2, and I'm not here because I hate this game. I didn't spend that time because I despise it or that I hate Bungie. I spent that time because I love this game, I love this world, and to see the game in this state, it's heartbreaking. It really is. It really is a massive disappointment. So I'm really warring with myself here. Part of me is trying to be optimistic. Hey, Bungie at least pulled it from Eververse. They've stated there's been too much of a focus on Eververse. They're going to change that. But then the pessimistic side of me says, we've done this before. We've been here. So are they actually being honest? And I don't know anymore. I really don't. I wish I could give you an answer so that I would even know, but I don't know anymore. I don't know what to believe. Do they genuinely intend to fix this game? I don't know. I will say this. If they do, oh boy, they have got a long, long road ahead. I know many are going to say we need Destiny 3, and I think that's a discussion that definitely needs to be had. Absolutely. However, something I want to make very clear is in the meantime, if they want to salvage Destiny 2 at all, what is it going to take to save this game? It is going to take a big, massive, Forsaken-style update. Free update. That's what it's going to take to save this game. Nothing less. And I know Bungie considers Forsaken a failure. And you can consider that all you want. But let me tell you this, the majority of the Destiny 2 community considers the Forsaken the best expansion we have ever had. Period. The end. And I think that also speaks volumes. The fact that the community reveres Forsaken and Bungie considers it a flop. Excuse me? How can we be so disconnected from one another that we don't see the differences in perspective? That's a problem. Now, why am I saying we need a Forsaken style expansion? Because of the subject matter? Because I know there's been a lot of content creators who said, I liked Edge of Fate because the 9. I have a boner for the 9. Okay, well, you're not talking about whether or not you like the story in Edge of Fate. You only have a love boner for the 9. Me, personally, I don't give a shit about the 9. So I can, without any kind of bias, look at Edge of Fate and tell you it was shit. So on that same topic, why am I saying a Forsaken style upgrade? An update, excuse me. I'm saying that because we've got so many problems in this game, it is the only thing that is going to salvage it. For example, PvP is in a horrendous state right now. We need all new PvP maps. We need all new PvP game modes. We need more PvE maps and game modes for Vanguard. We need more co-op activities, something to replace Gambit. In fact, we need 2 or 3 different co-op game modes that constantly rotate so they don't get old and stale. We need to bring back seasonal weapons. Am I the only one that likes seasonal weapons? What's the deal with that? It seems like I'm the only one that misses them. Moving on. We need to bring the raids and dungeons up to this tiered system. Otherwise, just delete them at this point. Like, nobody's going to play it. There's no point to playing it. I mean, hell, look at Hawthorne. Hawthorne gives us 200s. She hasn't even been brought up to the current system, for fuck's sake. What is that about? Leveling needs to be fixed ASAP. Increased drops on everything. Increased power level on those drops. No more resetting our rank. Get rid of the level hurdle of unstable cores. What else? Bugs freaking galore in this game. I think that the idea of the portal is good. It's the implementation that is the main problem with it. The issue here is there's too much focus on the portal. I get what they're trying to do, And I think in theory, the portal is great. But in practice, it's really killed the power fantasy in this game, because now the game automatically ratchets you up and up and up and up and up to more difficult things. And you have to stack every goddamn modifier, negative modifier, and you can't even touch. I can tell you, I have never ran any positive modifiers ever in the portal. I don't know. I don't even know what the positive modifiers do. Does anyone else? I can't afford to use those. Are you kidding me? It's in such a bad state right now, man. I could go on. The point is, these are massive changes, and you can't just patch your way out of this. It is going to have to be a massive fucking update. It has to be. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's the only thing that's going to salvage this game in the meantime. Period. The end. And I can tell you this: if Destiny 2 dies, Sony's going to be beating down Bungie's door. They're going to be beating down Bungie's door. They're not getting away from Destiny, this franchise. Sony, in part, purchased Bungie for the live service game of Destiny. So Bungie can't get away from Destiny. Now, you could say that's a good thing because it will force them to make another, Destiny game. But at the end of the day, we've got so many problems in this game. I don't know if it can be salvaged. I don't know if there's enough time. And I know management, I can hear them in my head. I can hear management, and I know that sounds crazy, but I look at what they do, and I can extrapolate from their actions, management saying, we just got to get to Renegades. Renegades will save us all. But then what? So many people have already expressed their concerns with the fact it's just a copy-paste to Star Wars. And look, I'll admit it. When I was a kid, I loved the original Star Wars movies. Loved them. Wasn't so much of a fan of the prequels, I gotta be honest, but they've grown on me. But the last 3 Star Wars, Disney has, just like Marvel, destroyed that franchise. And I just don't care anymore. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. You could make it about Star Trek and I'd be more interested. Anyway. There's a lot of shit. We got a lot of problems at this game, man. A lot. Writing. The writing has gotten so lazy and sloppy. And somebody at Bungie has such a boner for Maya Sundaresh, but they're lazy as shit. They don't want to put any work in it. Give us some badass cinematic cutscenes. Get rid of the goddamn text boxes. Have someone voice act. Tap somebody in your community. They will do the voice acting for peanuts. It's just going to cost you a plane ticket and lodging, and food. But people in the Destiny community will do the voice acting for peanuts, for fuck's sake, because they love this game that much. You know what? I can go on. I could talk for the next fucking hour. My point is, we've got so many problems in this game. It is going to take a massive expansion-style update. That's what it's going to take. Nothing else will salvage this game. So Bungie, if you're being honest, and you're not just fucking gaslighting us again, if you genuinely want to save this game, the only way that can be done is if you start working on a big, massive, fat fucking update for free with new loot, bringing more of the content that's already in the game up to the current state, meaning the tiered system, and everything else that I've outlined here. That's what needs to happen. Ash and Iron, it can't be saved. I'm sorry, you would have to do so many patches to save Ash and Iron, and it's just not worth it. It's not. That could have been so hyped, dude. In my Ash and Iron video, I actually listed a bunch of different things that it could have been. There could have been so many cool references. You could have had a Dark Souls style Iron Lord wandering around the Plaguelands. Have Nightmare Neva, right? Instead of actual Siva, because you don't want to open that can of worms again. Fine. You don't have to. You could have had so much fun with this. Archon Forge, bring it back. Make people focus on banding together as a squad again. There's so much that could have been done here. And to do anything even remotely close to that, You would have to do a whole nother fucking update. And the question you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth the time and money to try to do that? Or do you move on and start busting in your humps and giving us a big fat Forsaken style update? Because that's what it's going to take. Nothing less will do. I'm sorry. It's probably not what you wanted to hear. You probably wanted some intern to kiss your ass and say, oh, it'll be perfectly fine if we just give them, a free shader. No. People don't want to touch this game. People that have invested thousands of hours into this game, thousands of hours into D1, people that love this game are turning their backs on it. They're walking away from it. And that's because of you. You. That's you. That's your decisions. You did that. That's not people being, hateful. That's not people being shitheads. That's people that are disappointed and you have pushed them to a point of surrender. They said, fine, you win. Make it as awful as you want to, Bungie. Well, I'm done. So many people. And I get it, because I'm there. Anyway, I've talked enough. You don't want to hear me fucking blather on anymore. Before I go, like I said, I just want to give a big shout out to everyone that showed me some love and showed me some support. Man, that is awesome. I'm a little blown away. I didn't expect that kind of support. And you know what? I know some big content creators or streamers will make fun of my numbers. I don't give a shit. You know what? Because I'm blown away by it. I appreciate every single one of you. Every single fucking one of you. You're amazing. And understand this. That sword, that boycott, that leverage isn't gone. It's still here. And if Bungie goes back to the fuckery, well, it'll be a simple matter of boycott and other activities. Getting Sony's eyes on Bungie again. Getting the gaming world's eyes on Bungie yet again. More negative publicity. Because I can tell you, Sony, as much as I dislike that company now, they're not going to sit by. They will do damage control. I'll give them that. They're smart enough to recognize that. But anyway, thank y'all. And like I said, if you want to play Iron Banner, hey, go right ahead. It's there. You can do it. You can get that reissued hand cannon or whatever else it is you're wanting from that, or that armor set. I mean, it's here now. It's out of Eververse. That's a win. So that's because of all of you. Until next time, let me know what you think down in the comment section below, or don't, whatever you're feeling. Peace out.